Mini episode 1114 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Welcome to mini episode 1114 of the FDH Lounge. This is FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our preview of episode 4.8 of Billions. Here's our top 5 developments heading into this week's episode. Number 5, Hard Bob and the Art of the Disturbing Celebrity Cameos. There's probably nobody who ever wanted to picture Conrad Hilton from Mad Men playing a tough federal agent named Hard Bob getting it on with 3 famous porn stars. Thanks for giving us an image that no amount of brain bleach can ever erase, Billions. This show has an uncanny ability to leverage VIP cameos for useful plot points, and that happened again here as Taylor's sellout of Daddy was made inevitable by the chance for Hard Bob to live up to his name. Number 4, Bobby shows a flicker of humanity, so that meets his quota for the season. Rebecca got axed to see that he was blocking Bruno's wishes for a peaceful Florida retirement, so Bobby, perhaps feeling a bit generous in the aftermath of his success with the Hard Bob plot, let the pizza man leave in peace. Don't expect anyone else on the canvas to get this kind of mercy the rest of the season. Number 3. Just as Chuck's leveraged the Treasury Secretary, he faces brutal difficulties, ones at home that trouble him greatly, and ones that Connerty has yet to spring on him. He got his dog-shooting patron out of trouble and put Todd Krakow up against the wall, but even bearing his soul to Wendy like never before couldn't forestall selling their home. On a side note, his backstory now sheds fascinating light on how he turned out to be so odd sexually. And his old protege very quickly has him on tape facilitating a crime for the very father who warped him. You gotta think that the favor he's going to call in from the dog shooter may be necessary to extract him from the noose that Brian slipped around his neck. Or maybe, just maybe, Rhodes Sr. and Jr. are working a grand con on Connerty. That would be sweet. Number 2. As Bobby hoped, Taylor pulled the plug on Daddy's dream, but Axe can't take full credit for what happened, and thus the fallout won't be all that he hoped. Those inquisitive looks that Taylor was sending Dad's way foreshadowed the way that this ended up. In the end, his business plan might have been collateral damage because of Bobby's ruthless leveraging of the feds, but we'll never know for sure because Mason Sr.'s selfishness doomed the parent-child reunion all on its own. Taylor feels pain and regret now, surely, but maybe not even on the level of the fallout of being dumped by Oscar in Season 3. No, Taylor's going to fight on, more determined than ever. Number 1, apparently Maffei was listening to the show last week. We noted that we were waiting for someone to call Wendy on her crap, and who knew that the mild-mannered man-child Maffei would be the one to do it. She's seen herself as someone who uses her gifts for the greater good at Axe Capital, as shady as the company often is, but her leveraging of the deep, dark secrets that her erstwhile colleagues entrusted her with was a betrayal, just like the ones that she's given Chuck a hard time about, both the public reveal of their weird sex life and his previous spying on her in order to attack Axe. Her tears at the end indicated this awareness, and the manner in which she processes her guilt should have enormous implications for where her relationships with her work husband and actual husband go from here, and that starts this week. Thank you for joining us for this mini episode of the FDH Lounge.
As we bring the show to a close, we would like to extend our deepest gratitude to NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, all Clear Channel affiliates, TNT, TBS, USA, UPN, Deadspin.com, YouTube.com, YTMND.com, MySpace.com, various blogs, Fox News, CNN, CNBC, MSNBC, IamBoard.com, Billboard.com, Google.com, ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN News, ESPN Classic, NBA TV, NFL Network, Sports Time Ohio, Athlon Magazine, Comedy Central, Cartoon Network, The Boomerang Channel, QVC, BET, The Spice Channel, Steno Notebooks, Manwich, Papermate Office Supplies, waitresses, strippers, bartenders, garbage men, janitors, microwave popcorn, the writers of The Office, Scrubs, Entourage, My Name is Earl, Oz, Metalocalypse and the Boondocks, Aquafina, and The Periodic Table of Elements.